What's good? What's good? What's good? We are back with another one. We are back. So, if y'all been living under a rock for the last 3 days, then you might have missed some shit. It's all over the headlines. And no, Kendrick Lamar and Drake are not beefing. Um, Lil Durk got arrested. That is a major news story. They've been throwing a lot of Ricos out this year. So, uh, well, with the Young Thug case and this case, and I believe it may be another one, or it may be another one on the way. So, I mean, people better look out. People better look out. In the Freako with Diddy, we'll talk about the Diddy situation later. The Freako situation, but we gonna talk about this one. We gonna get to this one. So anyway, we're gonna jump into a couple of details, just to see what we've been missing. I'm pretty sure if you've already been caught up on this, you already heard it. You can skip this. If not, fuck with me for a second. Let's get right into this stuff, man. Let's get into it. So, according to All Hip Hop, you can take that with a grain of salt. But according to All Hip Hop, Lil Durk was attempting to flee the country on a private jet hours before he got arrested. So he was trying to leave the country on a private jet to Italy. The smart thing he did was book two different flights on public transportation, one to Dubai and one to Switzerland, to throw people off the trail. Obviously, didn't do work, so wasn't that smart, but man, this is another fucking hit to the rap game, yo. Another fucking hit to hip hop. And I don't know what this is gonna do for hip hop as far as the vacuum of music is concerned. Like let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about it. So if Dirk is gone, it's almost like drill rap is over. We're going to get into this for a second. But if Dirk is gone, that leaves a void for people to come in and try to fill that person, that persona, that position. And so even, in the streets, in music, I'm more so talking about the streets. So if Dirk was actually putting in or getting a lot of work put in as far as in the streets, especially with this Vaughn situation, I'm wondering if they trying to tie this back into more shit, or if they trying to throw more shit at him that he may have done in the past that they might not have had as much evidence. So I'm wondering if they're going to try to squeeze something more out of these witnesses since he's known them. They are part of the same gang. So I don't know. This shit is crazy, man. Like, this shit is wicked. It's fucking wicked out here, man. So, all right, all about rambling and ranting. We done with all that, man. Let's get right into it. So it says, according to this indictment, the rapper also booked at least 3 international flights. Obviously, I just told y'all that. He got booked on murder for hire. So let's not fuck around. He was really out here trying to get people hit. Allegedly. He was arrested with 5 people associated with his group, OTF, Only the Family. It says Lil Durk was attempting to flee the country prior to his arrest Thursday, October 24th. According to the indictment, the rapper booked at least 3 international flights following a murder for hire arrest of 5 people associated with Only the Family. The indictment shows law enforcement personnel arrested the 32-year-old upon his arrival at Miami Airport. The FBI learned he booked the international flights after Kevon London Grant, well, all of the witnesses, I'm not going to go ahead and read their names, were taken into custody. Prosecutors allege that the men all have ties to OTF, which Durk formed in 2010. The 5 men indicted on federal charges in Los Angeles for allegedly plotting to kill rapper Quando Rondo, who was involved in King Von's 2020 murder. Now, we all seeing this shit play out. This is sad. I'm going to stop right there. I ain't even going to stop. We're going to keep going. I'm going to talk about that in a second. It says U.S. Customs and Border Protection alerted the FBI that Lil Durk had booked. I can't read. U.S. Customs and Border Protection alerted the FBI that Lil Durk had booked 2 one-way flights to Dubai and Switzerland just hours before his apprehension. FBI officials later learned Lil Durk had also booked a private plane to flee to Italy. Now, I see a lot of people online laughing at that shit, that he booked, flights to Dubai, Switzerland, and Italy, and they all have extradition laws. So you can get your ass sent back to America the minute you touch down. If he was smart, if he was actually fucking smart, he'd have booked all those flights and then hopped his ass on a boat to Cuba. 90 miles and no extradition laws. Should have thought about that shit. But, hey man, I don't know. I'm not a criminal, so I wouldn't know anything about this, man. Maybe it's something I'm missing. So, fuck it. But, yeah, let's get back to it. It says, Lil Durk faces a single count of murder for hire, which is fucked up, because you know they all gonna squeal. You know them niggas is gonna squeal. You know they gonna squeal. Lil Durk faces a single count of murder for hire. The charges stem from the August 2022 murder of the cousin of Quando Rondo. He was fatally shot at West Hollywood gas station, and authorities allege Lil Durk offered money and the lucrative music opportunities to anyone willing to kill Quando Rondo. But rather than hit the alleged target, they killed his cousin. Prosecutors presented evidence suggesting plot was a retaliatory move to avenge King Von's murder. Come on, man. Come on. What the fuck are they doing? Lil Durk's co-defendants faced a range of federal charges, including conspiracy to commit murder for hire involving death, use of a machine gun in a violent crime resulting in death. If convicted, both Lil Durk and his OTF associates could face severe penalties, including life imprisonment or potential death penalty. Durk will be arraigned at a later date. Bro, I don't know if y'all know, man, but when you get caught up in a RICO like this, everybody finna start squealing on everybody. He might get out of this. He may, if they got all of the text messages and stuff, he done. So that's what I hear. They got all of the text messages. So he done. Like Gotti and them may get off, but he got a good lawyer. He might be able to fight the time, but other than that, he's still gonna do something. It ain't like he's gonna be scot-free from this shit. So it was a lot of people talking about this shit, and what I was gonna say was, if y'all think them niggas is not about to squeal on each other, one of them niggas, the reason they even in this is because one of them niggas was wearing a wire. When he got out, he had already did his time. He did his time. Durk gave him a house, a car, some money. He put him back on his feet, like the way you would want to put your man's back on their feet. I don't know what he did for him. I don't know what happened, so I can't speak to that. I'm just saying what happened when he got out. And that nigga still wore a wire. Yo, when will y'all niggas learn that streets do not love y'all niggas back? It don't. Like, it do not love y'all niggas back. Like, get the fuck out of the streets, bro. There's nothing there for nobody. Like, unless you own something on that street, get the fuck out of the streets, bro. Like, for real. Cause when you go to jail, ain't nothing you can do to get yourself out of there except the time that they gave you, nigga. So, like, I'ma just go ahead and be the first to tell you if you ain't heard, nigga. Like, get the fuck out of the streets. But other than that, I ain't no speaker or anything like that, so I ain't gonna preach on y'all. But Durk going down, man. This shit looking like the end of drill. I don't know. I really don't know. This make me think that they got a whole bunch of other Ricos that they ain't dropped yet. This shit, and I said drop. Niggas dropping Ricos like mixtapes and albums and video games and shit. Like it's a new release. Like, but seriously, like, I don't know, man. I think it's gonna be a lot of other people getting tied up in other Ricos, not this one. And this is bad, yo. Like we not gonna see Durk. Like I know niggas was sad for Tory Lanez and all of that stuff, and you know I don't know what happened in the car, so I ain't even gonna speak to that. But I know like he was at the height. Like he just kind of coming down from his height, but even still, he young, man. This is crazy, and there's no telling how many families he allegedly hurt, because I don't know what's what. I know if the marshals come after your ass, though, they done got enough evidence to say that it was you. And if not, they got enough to pin it on you anyway. So, you have all the money. We're going to take you down. We're going to take this whole establishment down. That's how I go. So, and if you was with him, you get swept up in it too. But I really don't know, man. I heard Charleston White say some shit about Lil Durk, so I want to go ahead and play this real quick.
Yeah, this is a real victory. This is a real victory. Now that demonic force, because it is a demonic force. It was a dark force. It was a dark energy that came down from Chicago and spread throughout America. I think we now finally get to put that fire out. I don't think we'll hear drill music ever again. I don't think drill rappers would ever be celebrated ever again. Down goes the drill. Down goes the drill. 12th
he might be right, yo.
Because it looked like they had got away and they get to ride off into the sunset. So this is a victory.
He might be right, yo.
Abiding black Americans who like hip hop music but don't like the killing part of it. So
it's a lot of free Durks right now. It's a lot of the free Durk campaign has begun.
You know that shit was gonna become.
Every day I'm gonna wake up trolling because they blackballed Quando Rondo because he was self-defending himself. They blackballed Lil Tim because he was standing up for a friend. Homie, come on now.
I think he linked up with Lil Tim.
Don't give him no bond. Send him to.
He might have linked up with Lil Tim
because of his record. And then got to think about this.
He might have linked up with Lil Tim.
GDs and BDs ain't got no say-so in California.
Man, look. This is why they tell y'all niggas stay up out the streets, man. When you can make a move and life telling you to, get the fuck about the streets, man. This shit ain't worth it. All because he had to. And this shit was all for nothing. Like, if we really sitting here going back thinking about what happened that night Vaughn died, it was literally for nothing. I'm pretty sure it's nothing that them niggas couldn't have already talked it out about. It probably was no bloodshed to that point when King Von died. So I'm just taking a shot in the dark. I don't know. I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. But I'm just saying, like, this just seemed like this shit ended up being for nothing. And I think people pushed him to do this shit. Like, I don't think this was something that he originally thought. Like, I don't think he was going to act on this. And because people kept pushing them to slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn, slide for Vaughn. Now look, him and 5 other niggas is in prison. They about to potentially get the fucking death penalty. Like, he possibly about to get the fucking death penalty. And this is literally because somebody swung on somebody and somebody got killed that night. Because ain't nobody want to scrap. What the fuck was y'all fighting for in the first place? Like, that's a lot of the problem with it all. Like, and I know that shit don't mean nothing now because we here, but that is a lot of the problem with it. So, yeah, man, if it's any updates with this shit, I'll let y'all know. I mean, this is all I pretty much kind of got from it. I'm pretty sure y'all got other things y'all wanted to, or I mean, y'all learned from this, but that's pretty much all I'm gonna cover on this until we get any big updates. I think it's fucked up that this man's wore a wire. I'm gonna go ahead and get that one out the way. It's really fucked up that this man's wore a wire. Yeah, I think that's all I got, bro. Like, pray for the families that were hurt behind all of this, because there were families that were hurt behind this. So that's all I got. You know, I'm back at y'all. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be back all week, all year. So, but yeah, let me know what y'all think about this. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I get up with y'all in another one. I am out.